All right, welcome. We're about to tackle a huge, and I mean huge, question. But we're doing it with a pretty unique twist. We're looking for a blueprint for humanity's future, right? And to help us draw it up, we turn to some of the most powerful digital minds on the planet. So here's the question we started with. It's a big one, so just stick with me here. Forget everything else for a moment. If you had to boil it all down, what are the three most critical things all of humanity needs, like right now, to survive and thrive? Now here's the fun part. We didn't go ask philosophers or politicians. Nope. We took that exact question and posed it to a panel of 5 different top-tier AI models. We're talking DeepSeek, Gemini, and ChatGPT, the heavy hitters. We wanted to see if a consensus would kind of pop out from all that collective human knowledge they've been trained on. And honestly, the result was pretty shocking. You'd think with all their different programming and training data, they'd all come up with different answers, right? But they didn't. They all sifted through, petabytes of human history, science, art, and they landed on this remarkable consensus. A clear 3-part roadmap for a collective future just appeared. So what did they agree on? Well, here it is. 3 pillars. 3 core ideas that everything else rests on. First up, the absolute basics, survival and security. Then they looked to the future with sustainable development. And finally, they pointed to how we get it all done, equity and cooperation. Let's break each one of these down.
Okay, so this first one, this is the absolute foundation. Think of it like the bedrock of civilization. It's the non-negotiable starting point. We're talking about making sure every single person has access to the essentials for life itself, food, clean water, healthcare. But it's also about physical safety, freedom from violence and conflict, and just having a stable society to live in. Because without that, nothing else even matters.
So once we have that foundation of security, the AI's next pointed to our long-term survival. This is where we have to acknowledge, hey, we don't just live for today. We're basically caretakers of this planet for generations to come. And the consensus was crystal clear that we have to tackle climate change, protect our planet's vital ecosystems, and build an economy that doesn't, destroy the very resources it depends on.
Now, this third one, this is the real kicker. It's the key that unlocks the other 2. The AIs argued that none of our major problems, from pandemics to climate change, can be solved by any one nation alone. It's just not possible. These are global, interconnected challenges that demand a whole new level of cooperation, reducing the massive inequalities that create instability, and building systems where everyone, and I mean everyone, has a chance to contribute and benefit.
So you see how they all lock together, right? It's not 3 separate things. It's a system. This synthesized quote puts it perfectly. Survival is the foundation we stand on. Sustainability provides the support to make sure that foundation doesn't crumble over time. And cooperation? Well, that's the only path forward to build anything meaningful on top of it.
Okay, that's great. The AIs gave us a framework for humanity's needs. But, a diagnosis isn't a cure, right? Identifying the problems is one thing. Building the solutions, that's the hard part. So we decided to push them a little further. We gave them a new prompts, a new challenge. We asked them to stop being analysts and start acting like founders. Their mission? Design a concrete, feasible product using AI itself that could empower individuals to start addressing these massive global needs right from the ground up. And the responses completely shifted from these abstract ideas to actual concrete plans. 2 distinct, really compelling product concepts emerged. 2 entrepreneurial blueprints, not for governments or giant corporations, but for empowering individual people to create value and improve their own lives. Let's look at them side by side. On the one hand, you've got AI Hub Station, designed for the non-technical entrepreneur. On the other, there's Momentum, for career-focused individuals. So one is about empowering you to build a business. The other is about empowering you to build yourself. First up, DeepSeek's concept, AI Hub Station. The whole idea here is accessibility. It's an AI-powered toolkit designed for someone who has a great idea but 0 coding skills. Think of a farmer who wants to sell their produce online, or a craftsman who wants to reach a global market but has no idea where to start. And the platform is incredibly practical. Its AI business agent acts as your personal market research team. The Skill Boost Studio becomes your on-demand business coach, teaching you what you need right when you need it. And the community creates an ecosystem where you can find partners and share successful strategies. Now for Gemini's idea, Momentum.
This one gets even more personal. It's designed to be a true AI partner for your entire career. The ambition here is to be an operating system for your professional growth, helping you navigate this rapidly changing job market.
So just imagine how this would work. You tell it your goals, say, I want to become an AI product manager in 1 year. The planner builds you a custom roadmap. The knowledge engine finds the best learning materials and tutors you through them. And then the simulator gives you projects to practice on with an AI acting as your senior mentor, giving you feedback. How cool is that? So when you step back and look at both AI Hub Station and Momentum, you start to see the real underlying revolution here. It isn't just about creating smarter software. It's about who gets to use it.
And this is the common thread connecting both ideas. For decades, services like having a personal business consultant or an expert career coach were luxuries reserved for the wealthy elite. The promise of these AI tools is to package that expertise and make it available to absolutely everyone, anywhere in the world. So who is this for? What percentage of us could use a tool to help start a business, learn a new skill, or find a better job? The AI's logic suggests a pretty simple answer. Everyone, 100%. This isn't just a product. It's a blueprint for universal empowerment. And that leaves us with a final provocative question. The AIs have analyzed our needs and even given us the blueprints for the tools to address them. They've shown us a possible path. The only question left is, who is going to step up and build it?